Welcome back. It's been a while since I played, but that's because I am trying to understand what all of the game systems are, but apparently there's no tutorial, there's no nothing, so I'll have to play the game alone and figure things out. So most people who do videos on the game just like to show the combat and the fancy stuff and some of the management here and there, but no one really shows you how to get into the strategy part of the game, which is actually the fun part, which is the biggest part of the game and is the more interesting one. As you can see, we are probably on an island. It's not very clear because I think the developer should just show you the full map. I don't know why you have to explore the map or whatever. I think we're on an island of colonies, maybe, I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. So let's get over here into manufacturing and adaptation. This is only for your weapons. Now you can start, let's say you want to research the RPG-7, which is great, right? Right, but to produce the RPG and the ammo, you'll need a lot of time, money, and resources that you probably don't want to spend in the beginning, but you have enough RPGs in storage and ammunition for them, so it's not a problem in the beginning. I'm researching the police uniforms and the militia ones, because without this you cannot create new squads, which will become a problem a bit later if you do the research in a weird order. Mostly because you don't have the production capabilities of setting up, you know, a bigger economy for war. So over here, yeah, since we can make the landing ships and some other stuff. That's an aircraft carrier or something. I think these are just amphibian vehicles. Or no, let me see. That's a light tank. I'm not sure. That is probably tanks as well. Aircrafts. Not all of this stuff will be in the game, as you can see, but I really want to get over here to the BMT Terminator or the Terminator. Tigers. I'll just call them tigers because that's how the Russians pronounce it. And they, what I can see, when you search the Wikipedia or all of the other videos about this vehicle, it's missing the E. So without E, it will be something like this Tiger. And yeah, they have the BMPs, the tanks, the stuff, the T90s, the TOS 1A. Why is it? Well, I guess it's not. Okay. Flamethrower system, as they called it, T14. So yeah, don't look too much at that section because that's very, very far away. You can also just build one building at a time, so you probably will want to build a bakery inside the villages or the cities that produce the grain. Now, you're supposed to do a lot of trading, and we'll figure out trading in this episode as well. As for production, just make sure you put the iron ore and the wheat over there, because that's not... You're not actually building them, you're actually harvesting them. You're mining the iron ore to make steel and the wheat to make the bread. As for the weapons and ammunitions over here, you don't really need pistols. I guess the developers need to scale down the campaign a lot more, because I just want to fight, for example, in a country, a strategy campaign in a country where I capture a few villages here and there. Then I can have some production with pistols and some other stuff. Then it would make sense. I mean, giving pistols, you know, war is basically like giving them lollipops. That's as useful as it could get. Those are mostly for morale purposes and for decoration and to show someone they're appreciated or something like that in modern. Editor over here, well, this will be the annoying part and the hardest part. So we captured a few vehicles, but we shouldn't really build more forces because to create the forces you need reservists. And okay, this is what people are complaining about. Let me see if I can show you. Reservists, I think they're created on a set scale on a... I don't know. I don't think you can modify how many reservists you can get. They're just produced naturally over time. If you create a new squad, it will take from the reservists. If you rearm a squad, it will take from the reservists. We already have a big enough army. I'm contemplating what's the point of having so much army at some point. I don't know. So let's go over here, squad editors. And if you want to give them different camo, that's okay, but yeah. I also don't want to have a tie. Okay. That's the militia, that's the regular. I'm not sure what the point of modifying their camo is because... Launcher will be over there. I guess I should tell you the difference between some of these things. So the police and the regular have a few different things. It doesn't seem like the body armor helps much, but it seems like they have the body armor. I think you can give the police anything you want. I mean, there doesn't seem to be a clear restriction on what you can give them for now, but probably it will be a little bit like M8. Probably in the future there will be more restrictions, and I'm pretty sure there are some weapons they cannot get. But more important is over here, you have motorized, armored, and recon. Motorized is basically the vehicles, the light ones, that should be the light ones, like APCs and infantry fighting vehicles. Armored should, guess what, be the tanks and stuff like the BMP Terminator and stuff that has firepower and armor as well. And recon, well, I think this is just the sniper squads. You also give them everything. And this is where the game gets a little cloudy and misty. It doesn't really work like that, and you'll have to figure out some things a bit later, but for now, you don't really need it. Don't waste too much time with the squad eater. Now, politics, this is the important part of the game. I think I have this law over here, which will give us more stability. Stability is very important because it will give us some bonuses, I think. I'm not sure to what, but it does give us the bonus. Authority is 3%, we don't have authority, political power, dictatorship. I think they could have insisted more on other aspects of the game, but I guess they wanted the combat to be the more appealing one. No one is killed in the war, by the way, because there hasn't been a war. Urban planning. So we need to accumulate political power. I think political power comes from just nothing happening, so that's probably the best way to do it. Probably the world culture will be the more interesting things to do because it will boost our productivity. Yep. And diplomacy over here, a good thing for us. And sadly I cannot see what my neighbors are, which is the annoying part. I mean, come on, how can you not tell what neighbors you have near you? Though, yeah, another weird and annoying thing is that these guys over here don't have the matching flag. I don't know when they changed it or what's the deal. You will not see the little thingy over there that looks like a spaceship or whatever. They'll be the only guys with the diamond shape in the middle of their flag, which I'm not sure which one it is. So let's look. Oh yeah, this is by Kadam, which apparently they're friends with us. Why don't we have a trade agreement with them as well? Island is this? This must be a democratic country somewhere. Huh. I guess we don't need the trade agreement with them then. We're not producing anything, so we have to take that into consideration. Not sure how you can improve relations. I guess we can try, send a bribe. A bribe. The global map. For money, we have quite a bit of money in the beginning and we're producing some money as well. Did we have so much money from a single location? Where is that one? Oh, this one, the frontline city. Okay, we need to keep that one intact. So yeah, I think we should probably get along with our neighbors so we can... I will have to let time pass as well, because time passes very, very slowly. It's days. Now, as for the trading, I don't think we should be doing any trading in the beginning, because if we want to trade, we'll have to sell our raw resources. And this is the stuff that is available on the world market. So sometimes you can even buy, I don't want to say tanks, but it's clearly meant for us to buy tanks at some point and some other stuff. And mostly it will be used to buy food and sell raw resources. Not sure how you do all of this, but yeah, we can buy stuff. Or how we sell stuff. Maybe we need a building or something. I've clicked over there. I think we buy everything and they take it. City. There, they show you over here where you buy it from. Oh wow, the reflexes are super expensive. Stop clicking on random stuff, okay? Let's reload the game because this tends to happen a lot. Because I think I'm just trying to mouse over them to see if something happens and then I'm clicking on them almost instinctively. The game has almost zero information about what's happening. I guess that's one of the issues. So these guys over here, like I said, improve the relations, the bribe. Is this it improves the success chance a little bit more. Economy. This is where it gets really annoying. So as you can see, we are losing money right now. So that means we need to sell stuff. Don't want to sell the raw materials. That's for sure. So I have to figure out trading. Back. Those are our resources that we had on sale. So how do I put things for sale then? I guess you have to look at the buildings maybe. But we cannot look at the buildings. Okay, so for now I think we have a few things on sale. So let's reload the game again because, wow, no information. So all of this stuff I'm just learning slowly by reading other people's comments on Steam and looking at some guide videos. But again, there's nothing that really helps you learn how to play the game except playing the game, sadly. So let's offer them a bribe for the 10th time almost. A bribe. While that is working or cooking. Yeah, I think you need something to put things like that. Well, resources. Create a convoy. So I guess this is the easy part, so you can send all of the things from one place to the other. We have also a few helicopters. I guess that's our air force. Do the helicopters help with something? I don't think they help with anything. Does the Steam want that? Anyway, let's just fast. Wait, let's go over the time. I guess we have nothing to do. Basically, just watch paint dry. Trading. I need trading budget. It will help so much if you could see the buildings that are over here. Guess we're not doing anything very interesting. You're not building the wheat head factory? Bakery? Building it slowly, I guess. For the research, well, I guess still ticking. Will it warn us when they finish? They will. Yes, it takes such a long time to do this, but probably focus on making some ammo research as well. I guess this is for assault rifles. Yeah, let's build let's research the militia clause as well. What is happening over here? We have 45 stability. Our political power is not really increasing either. Basically dictatorship. Probably. Yes, so does it show in... I do again. Okay. Citizenship level 17. In 6 days we'll find out about that. Turtle is bugged right now? Or no, you can only have one diplomatic mission at a time. That's interesting. So this is almost over. Politically speaking, still a long way to go. Failed. It. Does it also use the same mechanic. And the bribe. No, yeah, so replace the same mechanic. Looks like we are getting some money. I think we are earning some money. Let's look at the economy side. Yeah, we're actually on the plus right now. As we sold some things. Okay. Passing. I don't think we need to create more army, and we have nothing to fight because over here we're between friends. That Russian is starving. Why is everyone starving over here? Because they don't have money. That's why they're starving. Yeah, so if the management is easier, then as you can see, most of these things will be much easier. Sadly, this is the part of the game that's annoying. So, look at this. Click on it the first time, it will actually show you the garrison and then the forces. If you look at supply, it will show you the supply that is needed for the entire city, right? And they have some bread. They shouldn't be really starving, should they? I think the city is starving, but the garrison has food, if that makes sense. They should really differentiate the various types of resources. So we'll create a convoy from Yasni to Komarovo. I wanted to create a convoy from this place to that place. This place. Well, this is such an annoying menu. I guess you can also create a convoy from this to the wall market, and that's how you sell stuff. Huh. That's such a weird mechanic. Okay. Marovo to Yasni, right? Yes, or can I just trade the supplies that they have? Over here. Can you not create a convoy from Komorovo to Yasni? I'm so confused about this. So you click send. Then they're no longer starving and they have the bread. Okay, I guess that works. So I guess you have to be on the lookout for food. Bread. Who has the cheapest bread? Those guys, I guess. Now, how do I sell stuff? It's so weird that they don't explain even the basics to you. Apparently that's one way to do it, but you can look at supply and sell some raw resources.
Roger that. Affirmative.
Yeah, they should have another tab. The developers clearly need to add a few more extra tabs over here because no one will understand these things. You also have the total in the country. And you might want to sell everything that is in a particular area, but I think I just want to sell the aluminium. Other iron ore that is used to create buildings. So... Oh. You finally made the bread factory. So can I actually get some numbers? Okay, let's save the game because this is important. Again, we'll learn it. It's not such a big deal. Problem is that it takes a very long time until you get started. So can I see some production numbers over here? But I guess to see the production, I'll have to go into production, which makes sense in a way. Like they're more or less the same. So guess I better create a factory over here in sure. That production going in construction. So I can make stone pit, sawmill. I need money. Really, what? So to make steel plant, currently I need just the money, not enough. I need 150 people in production, so wooden board 75, stone is 95. I guess we're just checking the resources. I select the city itself. Well, we clearly don't have enough construction materials either. Why does it bother me with the money anyway? It says not enough money, but money, I think it's a resource that your entire country has. Okay, I guess this is one of those moments. Let's save over here, override the save file. I have to go back to the main menu. I guess this is the only way to see it. And I will have to click start new game so you can see the options. For campaign, these guys. So resource management. So you can only produce. We're not playing on expert, so we should be able to build, regardless if we have all of the resources or not, in the city itself. We're playing on realistic, so that means we need to transfer goods around so they produce stuff. Food consumption is for each city, okay? So that was not the problem. So what was the problem then? Weird. This game is so weird sometimes. I think that developers need to implement just quality of life stuff. The other things are great. Quality of life, tutorial, better explanation, the entire map uncovered, and so much more than they would need to do. Because right now I'm not understanding what they want. To build that. So it's clearly not. Oh, it's just very. Okay, I see the problem. It's just very expensive. So we're missing 1,000. That was the whole thing. That's one way of putting it. Okay, so what can we trade? Because we just bought bread since we are too poor to even feed ourselves. Let's see how production over here is going. Okay, so looks like they'll do that automatically. So Komorovo has the bread production almost automatically added, and looks like it doesn't need a lot of time. You need more time to have harvest the grain. Also annoyed that there's no way. Is there a way to see which city has all of the aluminium? So it's Yasny. Consumption is 1 because this is how we make stuff. I guess we can just send it to the world market. Then it will appear over here in trading. So apparently don't decide the prices. That's actually kind of bad and kind of good. Have some oil. Okay, that makes sense. So we're just waiting for money to build a steel plant. If we look again at the resources, not the economics, it should show us what's happening. Okay, so our economics are not that bad and we're actually receiving money. Okay, let's wait. Problem with that, we're just building up our economy. I'm not sure for how long our friends will be our friends. I guess you're does make sense because if you open a trade route, what does that mean for us? Does it give us the option to get more money? I mean, is it like Battle Brothers where you can get some passive income if the caravans travel from one place to the other? Probably. Okay, so that's building resolved. Yeah, fumbling around in this game will not be as fun as people think it is in the beginning. Now we'll have better relationships with them. We'll ask for a trade agreement. A bribe. No, there's no point because we don't have enough money. Anyway. Oh, looks like we sold most of the things we wanted to sell. I guess we sold some RPGs. I don't remember putting the RPGs for sale. Still have some RPGs, so I'm not worried about that, especially because we have nothing to fight in the beginning. What about the political stuff? Are we? Yeah, it's slow. So slow. I guess our political power is increasing, or dictatorship is decreasing. Stability is doing nicely. I guess it's because the garrisons. I guess you need the police for the stability. Interesting. I guess you need the police regardless if you have the army or not. So we have these. Also safe how they look. Interesting. Give them some balaclavas, not the stupid and the stupid glasses or sunglasses. Okay, so you can give them light. I'm not sure if you actually need to spend money on them. It's well, if I have a choice, so there is armor in the game, it's just not explained. You have that blue camouflage. I think that. Okay. So I think this will just save it for the militia, the police, the regular, and the okay, whatever. We should probably go into the sniper rifle, sniper ammo research. Oh yes, so you cannot research any of the better weapons, so that means you don't have access to their ammunition either. 30mm 25. I'm not sure if we'll even need most of this stuff anyway. So let's go for that ammo. We're building, like our wheat reserves are increasing because the bread is being produced. Also, I think it's it's almost completely randomized what resources you get. And this is the current production, so we'll have some bread in 4 days. So let's see how that works. We need to stop that production because it's totally useless for us. We're just using up our precious resources. And they're starving. guess it's hard for them to have such a big garrison. How do I have to click directly on it? Red. So from cover on. Wait, why are they still starving? Last time I did this, it worked instantly. I'm not paying you any more money. Trades. No, it's okay. Okay, so they have dropped their little thingy. Okay, are we producing any of the bread that I wanted to produce? 6 hours. This is production per hour, right? Also consuming. Also, let's send all of the grain from... Kind of annoying that you cannot click directly on the city. Come on, game, work with me. Don't have that much wheat. And all of it. Trading. Okay, we have nothing for trading. I guess we have to buy food until our other buildings come online, but it shouldn't be that long. Such a cool concept for a game, but like I said, the developers should start you slowly with a few villages and a few cities, and then you should be able to move on the bigger map. But if you start like this, you will not understand much. Okay, we have the stability now. Yeah, it's telling me that I don't have anything on sale, which is kind of bad. Well, now that I think about it, we can sell some of the trucks we have, because we captured more than we can use. Don't worry, it will show over here at supply. Over there. Oh, it's because... Okay, I see the problem. So, you have to click on the garrison, then the supply, and I have the M1311 over here. So, if I click on it, I say send to the wall market, will that work? Well, it's kind of risky selling something like this. Still the tiger, because this doesn't seem... This doesn't seem like it's being used anyway, because it's in the supply, not the garrison itself. And the garrison itself is not the forces that are in the city, if that makes sense. I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me that we have forces and garrison, but they're clearly different. I'm not even sure how you garrison your units in a certain location, which is the other weird part. I guess you don't need to defend with vehicles, or... I don't know, I don't care, let's go. So, we are researching basically AK ammo, building a steel plant. Politically wise, we have nothing, because we need a lot of political power. It really seems like you cannot do anything in the beginning of the game until you get more political power, but that's unclear how you do it. I guess you need to establish diplomatic stuff. Come on, it's such a high success chance. How can you not do it? A lot of time. Okay. Food is slowly dropping, but This is also AK ammo, but it's the faster caliber. Smaller caliber but faster bullet velocity or bullet speed. You can research the entire tree. Okay, let's research the entire tree then. Guys, we'll definitely need to produce ammo since our infantry will be our main fighting force. Was Kamaz. I guess we can also research the tigers, but if I want to build the tigers, it will be very expensive. Okay, I think I'll just wait until we build the steel plant and then I'll end the video. Starving again. What are these people doing over here? I'm curious of another thing. So we have 7,000. Not a lot of food on the world market, sadly. Buy it. Who gets all of the food? I'm not sure where all of the food went. Huh. I'm also reluctant to set up a daily thing or a weekly food supplies. I'm not sure how that will work out. So let's just send a lot of food to Yasni. Convoy was created. Crisis averted. So I guess you have army battalions and then you have the garrisons, and the garrisons are different from the normal stuff. Leadership, well, I guess it's okay. I guess that increased our stability by quite a bit. So I guess stability determines how fast your political power is rising, or that's what I think it does. All that as well. So we have to look at the trading all the time. So one bread is $1. I guess you can also buy the fish, but the fish is more expensive. We're out of food, out of meat. We have a lot of iron though. I guess we can sell the iron because iron alone doesn't really make much. But if I sell the iron, what will that do to me? Because no, I think no. I think I'm beginning to understand what some of the points are. So let's send some of it to the world market. Okay. Let's send half of it. Because we need to sell some of the resources we have, and selling iron ore is bad. Selling steel bars is good. Okay, so we have a trade agreement with both our neighbors. We have military access. So what if I click on import resources? I am not sure what this will do. Apparently the mission will have 100% success chance. So we can import things. I hope we can import food from them. By the way, the AI is cheating, obviously. They don't need food or anything else. So they have a big advantage over the players like us. Okay, so I was fumbling around a little bit with these systems, but I think I'm starting to understand the way it works. And that should be working fine. I'm not sure if the attachments even work on the soldiers, so I think I will have to go... I will finish the ammunition over here. Wait, what is the ammo for the... Yeah, I don't see the ammo for the vehicles. Can you just hover over the vehicles and show me? No, why would they do that? Nope. Okay, let's look at it the hard way. So, over here we have some of the forces. 14.5 millimeter. 5 mm. 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 Apparently they need more ammo, but I don't see it in the research bar. I guess we need to research the truck itself and then it will give us the option. So we're selling the iron, we have diplomacy going on for to import from our neighbors or good neighbors. Why are they 41 and those are 12s? Good questions, right? I don't like the fact that you click on it and then you see with who they have trade agreements. I guess we can... There's no point to see what's over there. I'll have to play off camera. Okay, so this is the edge of the screen. So if I understand this correctly, the main continent should be below us. Or above us. I'll have to play off camera and just, you know, put my troops on a boat and then just, you know, discover things. Will be cost for Columbus. Because apparently we don't know what's next to us. We don't have a way to do that. So it's randomized. But I don't want that. I want food. Import, cancel or continue. What happened? We continue. Nothing happens. Hey, I like the idea. I guess we can export resource, but it works the same way. Then also... No, we'll not send any more bribes. It's our money, it's our hard-earned money. And we need it. So yeah, trading is the most important thing we can do in the game currently. You can also just import more grain when food is not available. Looks like the prices are the same no matter what you buy and where you buy it from. Buy some of the wheat. I mean, there's nothing available. Yeah, I'll keep playing until we build that construction steel plant. Oh, money. Okay, so money is not really a problem right now. Problem is feeding everyone. Sadly, as you can see, the production was not going very well. So let's not produce anything until we understand how the resource management works. So as you can see, we can also just produce the SUVs and sell them. I should have done that in the beginning. Where can we produce the SUV in Yasny as well? Okay. We sold the aluminium. I guess it was not such a bad deal. Wait, the resources don't show up over here if you have 0. Iron ore, aluminium ore. Oh, I guess we'll need to import some ore. Aluminium ore, if we want to do it like that. But the trucks don't actually help you with anything. Oh, you can port a truck with a machine gun, a heavy machine gun. Well, that will not go well for the machine gun. With the first target. That one was pretty easy to pass. But from now on we need 75 political power. I'm just looking at over here so no red markers appear for food. I guess we can import the iron since we can turn it into steel. Let's look at the diplomacy options. What else can we do? I guess we should strive to have trade agreements with everyone. Yes. Also, I like it. Can I just say how I like it when they say go back to the global map, but the global map is just an island? How can it be a global map if it's just the island? Okay, that's researching nicely. So wait a second. Where are we building the steel plant? Yeah? Where is the iron ore? Jasny. And all of it to. Where is the rest? Kind of like this preparation phase. Well, I guess the game is pulling me more and more the more I play it. Because you have a preparation phase. So I think the first 2 years of the game will just be the preparation phase, depending on what faction you start with. Always buy the bread. I guess I should buy some aluminium bars when I see them. Yeah, metal is too good to sell. What is that? An anti-aircraft gun, I believe. Okay, so they finally have enough bread. Looks like our production is starting to kick in because the bread hasn't decreased by a lot. Okay, so that's 10 days. Politically speaking, nothing we can do. Looks like the more laws you pass, the more political power you need, so it might have been a mistake to pass the first one. I should have gone for the economical ones. Well, I guess in a way it was good because it gave me stability, which I'm not sure what it used for, what it is used for. Production-wise, we seem to be doing okay. So let me check how much the bread increases in a few hours. So 6,736. Actually see. So anyone that likes us, even if it's just a bit, we will ask for a trade agreement, which I'm sure doesn't do much, but we'll try it anyway. In 40 hours. Okay, let's watch that again, because apparently the consumption happens at the same time as the production. Finally completed.
Roger that. Roger.
So now the other question that I have, well, I guess you don't see the other question that I have unless you go into this menu over here. Are they employable anywhere you like? Maybe that's how it works. Is there any point in making a bakery? Yeah, there is a point, because if you just build everything in the same spot, I think we'll have logistical nightmares to deal with. Okay. But this is basically the introduction to the game, and as you can see, it's not as glamorous as it seems, and I'll have to try off camera to explore the map a little bit, and then just ask for permission from the other people to allow my army to pass through their territory. That will be fun to try. See you next time. Bye bye.